Hey y'all, welcome back to Ola Trail. Today I am doing a food shopping haul. So I just went food shopping at Aldi and got a bunch of things. I did have to go to a couple other stores too, so I'll be showing up that as well. But I do want to show how you can get the food you need for your blood type at Aldi or a store that is kind of like a discount store. But Aldi is stepping it up. They're getting way more items that blood type O's can eat, like a bunch of things in gluten-free form. You do have to look at the ingredients, of course, but and a bunch of good meats too. So let's get started. So to start off, I went to Starbucks and got me a passion tea with, this is a medium with 9 stevia light ice. This is what I always get because it has good ingredients. So that's what I drank after I finished drinking my bulletproof tea. Actually, this wasn't bulletproof today. I forgot to put the ghee in it. But this is my bulletproof tea with my type O green tea mix. It has some other flavors in it as well, other herbs and flavors in it, as well as hibiscus tea. I mixed that all together in here. So I drank most of this. It's kind of mostly gone. And then I was wanting something cold, so I picked this up before I started shopping. So starting with the meats, I got 2 packs of bone-in lamb chop loin. Sorry, this is bone-in lamb loin chop. So there's always 4 in these packs, and I got 2, so I'll be having 8. So I'm probably going to cook that probably tomorrow, because tonight I'm making pizza. Then I bought a pack of ribeye steaks. They always come in a pack of 2. As you see, are grass-fed. The lamb chop is not grass-fed, but it says they had a vegetarian diet, no antibiotics, no added hormones. Right here it says no antibiotics, no added hormones, vegetarian diet. So that's pretty good for right now until I find me some grass-fed lamb. I also got me a pack of ground beef, organic. This says no antibiotics as well, no growth hormones, and it is 100% grass-fed. The Simply Nature is a pretty good brand at Aldi. And as you see, what does it say? Oh, 85% lean, 15% fat. I go for that because I think that the fat is important for blood type O's. Also got some thin sliced chicken breasts. It says never any, and it has a list of things that are never in it right here, and I'll read those. But it also says cage free. That's how it was raised. So it says no antibiotics, no animal byproducts, 100% vegetarian diet, no added hormones, no added steroids. So that's pretty significant to have in your chicken. And I got that because I wasn't going to get that, but I got that because I found this, which is new at Aldi. It says breadless crumbs, plain. And this is basically, you can use as breadcrumbs if you want to bread, quote unquote, bread your chicken, which I want to try. And it's gluten-free, which is extremely important. So what is it exactly? It is textured pea protein. That's the only ingredient. Textured pea protein. That's the ingredient right there if you can't see it. But yeah, so I'm excited to use this on the chicken. Might be able to do that this week. And once again, it's that Simply Nature brand. Okay, non-GMO and certified non-GMO, gluten-free, everything. I got all the labels. Okay, another thing I got from Aldi, which is not grass-fed or organic, but it is something that I've been wanting to try, is the beef shaved steak. And This is good for cheesesteaks, and it's good for my pizza that I'm going to be making tonight, because this is the type of meat that was put on the pizza that I've been buying like all winter break. So I'm excited to cook this along with some peppers, and onions are already in the freezer. And I might put some broccoli on it. Got that today. The broccoli, the other bag of broccoli might go with, I might just make that broccoli with something else, because I was going to make it with my normal curried ground beef and shrimp. Put the broccoli in there. That's what I usually do. But I had another idea to make cabbage soup with ground beef, and I only bought one pack of ground beef, so I'm thinking of using the ground beef for that. And here's a hack: just buy you some bags of coleslaw. See, classic coleslaw. Classic coleslaw is what you can use. It just has chopped up cabbage and carrot, which are both neutral for blood type O's. And this is what I'm going to be using, so I don't have to chop up a whole cabbage, which is just putting more work into the process of cooking, which I always try to minimize as much work as possible. I got me some broths. This is the beef bone broth, organic, Simply Nature. What does it say? Gluten-free, fat-free, so it's not necessary for me. And then I got the chicken broth, which I'm probably, actually I don't know what I'm going to use the chicken broth for, but I'm going to use the beef broth for the cabbage and beef soup. Now for snacks, I got some unsweetened applesauce, because sometimes I do want a little snack, a little something sweet. And applesauce isn't too bad. You just gotta eat your carbs in moderation. Applesauce is a carb, but FYI. I also found a bunch of these at Aldi. These are the Chomps beef sticks. And so as you see, grass-fed and finished, all beef, 0 sugar. So these are the mild. I usually like to get the jalapeno as well, but they didn't have them at Aldi today. But I found some at another store. This is the jalapeno. Where does it say? Oh yeah. This is the jalapeno beef stick. Okay, and it's medium because it is kind of spicy. So I got some gluten-free cookies as a snack. These are the Benton brand from Aldi. This is the snickerdoodle made of almond flour. These have good ingredients. I've been eating these for years whenever I want something, some baked goods, pretty much. These are the chocolate chip. I got 2 bags of these, and then I started eating the birthday cake cookies. I got some of the Simply Nature organic superfood juice. This is 100% juice, and it has pomegranate, tart cherry, red grape, strawberry, mulberry, fig, and cranberry juice in here. So I usually will have some diluted with water, or I'll put some in my wine with some lemon juice and some ice cubes, and it tastes pretty good. But this is like in the snack category as well, because it is a carb as a fruit juice. I also got my box of stevia. Oops. I don't always get this one. I tried to go and get the Splenda brand because it has straight stevia and I think erythritol, but this has what is it called, erythritol, as well as stevia leaf extract and natural flavors. And natural flavors can be anything, so you have to watch out for eating things with natural flavors in it, because they don't tell you exactly what it is. When I looked it up, natural flavors is anything that is a natural food that could help flavor the product. And it could be wheat. It could be. So I try not to get this brand. This is the Sweet Additions brand from Aldi. And I try to get the Splenda one. I have that right here. Let me show you. So this is the one I'm using now. Already opened. The store I went to, actually I did go to the store and I didn't pick up another one because I had to pick this up first. And in my mind, I'm like, all right, I already got stevia. I don't need to get anything else. But I should have picked up this one instead of the one I got. Now this one only has, like I said, erythritol and stevia leaf extract. If you can see the ingredients. Okay. And this is now there are two of these. This is I don't know how to differentiate the two besides looking at the ingredients. The other one has dextrose in it, which is under the gluten category as well. So just be careful when you're getting your stevia. If you eat stevia, it can be a little tricky. So I also got some seasonings, got the crushed red pepper. I usually like to get the organic one, but I didn't see it today. And the onion powder, I was running out. For right now, I use the Dawn regular dish detergent because I eat a lot of meat, which can get really greasy. And this, obviously, the duck is kind of what sells me every time, because I think of that commercial where they're like using Dawn to clean the oil off the duck. So I'm like, if it can clean the oil off a duck, it's definitely going to clean the oil off my dishes. So this is what's been working for me for right now, and this is what I'm going to be using until I find a natural dish detergent that works for me. If you have any suggestions on a natural dish detergent that cuts grease, please comment below with your brand name. A new product is seaweed snacks from Aldi. Once again, Simply Nature, and this is just a regular sea salt flavor. So I'm assuming they're going to be coming out with more flavors moving forward. I was so happy to find that they have this name brand ghee here, Fourth and Heart. This is the Himalayan pink salt, which I'm not super thrilled about because I like to put my ghee in my tea for my my bulletproof tea in the morning. I don't know how it's going to taste with salt in it, but it's probably not going to be too bad. I only use like a fingernail or less of ghee in my tea anyway. Probably should do a better job at measuring, but that's what I've been doing as of right now. So the thing about this is that they used to sell a different brand of ghee, and it was in a plastic container. It was like $7, and I always purchased that one, but they stopped selling it. And then I see this there for $10, and I'm just like, all right, I'll just get it. But I'm glad that they are selling ghee, period, at Aldi. I got some more salt. Now I'm using this salt for my steamer. I have an old school steamer that I got from the thrift store, and it requires you to use salt. So I got this for that. All right, so now off to other stores. I went to Acme near me, and I purchased some things there too. I got these shortcut ribs. These are cut short ribs, but as you can see, they are grass-fed beef, which I am surprised to see this because it doesn't look like your normal grass-fed beef packaging. Usually you'll see some type of green to make it stand out, and I almost looked right past it. But when I saw grass-fed, I was like, oh, hold on, let me roll it on back. And I wanted some short ribs anyway. These look like just real thick cuts of bacon. Don't they look like bacon? We shall see. I gotta look up how to cook this, because it looked like I'm just going to be laying them on a pan and putting it in the oven because it looked like bacon. I also got my S. Pellegrino mineral water, and yes, this is carbonated, so it sizzles a little bit, but I like to get the glass bottles, as you can see, because glass is healthier. It doesn't have the plastic that leaches into the water and gets into your body when you drink it. So S. Pellegrino is the only, or one of the only brands with the best deal usually that I can find in my local stores. This was $7 for a pack of 6, so that's not bad. I also got these laundry detergent sheets. I have been using these for several years, probably a year or two now, and all you need to do is, actually I need to use them today because I ran out. So it comes in a 2-pack strip like this, and you, as a perforated line, you have to tear along that line, and you only need 1 per load. Sometimes I use 2 if I'm washing thrifted clothes, just to get a little bit more detergent in there, or really dirty clothes, which I don't normally have. It's usually the thrifted clothes. But yeah, there are 32 in this pack, 32 strips, and they can last as long as you need them, because if you're washing clothes a lot, then 32 loads might go by pretty quickly. But it's a good way to save on plastic and not dispose of plastic into the environment, into the landfills, into the ocean, because this is paper. And once I'm done, I'm just going to throw this paper in the recycling, and it's going to decompose compared to plastic, which is not easily biodegradable. On the topic of laundry, I did get a bottle of Woolite because some things that I buy are wool or cashmere or just a delicate fabric from the thrift store. And my cousin, she had a bottle of Woolite, and I used the last of it, so I got a new one so that I could replace that one. This was from Walmart, by the way. I also got some pizza crust. Now, I'm making pizza. There are 2 pizza crusts in here. This is gluten-free by the brand Char. However, you got to be careful. I'm going to be taking my Deflect when I'm eating this pizza, because if you look at the ingredients on the back, there's some things in here that typos should not be eating, and which include cornstarch, potato starch, corn flour, corn syrup, dextrose. Yeah, so there's some other things in there that are okay, but that's something to keep in mind. Usually if you get something gluten-free from a grocery store, or even if you get like a gluten-free pizza that's already made, those ingredients are going to be there that you normally wouldn't eat. But just because it's called gluten-free doesn't mean that it's always good for you, or just because it's called gluten-free and it doesn't have the gluten, doesn't mean that it doesn't have other ingredients that aren't the best for you either. So just make sure you are cognizant of that if you're following the blood type diet, and for typos, and have your Deflect on you. Do I have my Deflect? My Deflect is upstairs. The Deflect is a capsule of basically bladderwrack and, oh my goodness, this word, arabinogalactin, and it's used to help negate and deflect basically lectins from foods that we're not supposed to eat from attaching to your gut lining and other parts of your body that will cause problems and diseases. So get your Deflect. I'll have all Deflects for all blood types linked in the description. Besides that, I got some razors, some popsicle sticks from Michael's, because so I can use them for my classroom. I got these from Acme too. Turkey pepperoni, and it says gluten-free, 70% less fat. Not a problem for me. I also went to Target, so I went to the clearance rack as always, just to see what's up. And I got this long satin skirt. It's pretty cute. Like, it's this trend out where you wear a long satin skirt with an oversized sweater. So I'm checking it out. I'm trying it out. And lastly, I got some beauty care items. Some mascara, which I'm not super proud of because it's nothing like healthy about it. It's just, it was actually in the clearance section and I needed a new mascara. I saw a new mascara, I think it's called Well People, a new brand, and they have one with really good ingredients. I think like rice something and jojoba or something. So I want to try it. It was $20 and I know I wanted to get some other things that were high up in price range, which will put that out of my budget. So for today, I also got this eyebrow gel by Anastasia. It's called Brow Freeze Gel, and I was put onto this when I started my glow up campaign in like the end of November of 2024 last year. And I just went to Sephora, like asking them like, what should I get? And I'm like, I want my eyebrow. I don't have any one today because the one I have ran out and I just got this today. But I told the lady I want something to keep my eyebrows in place because my eyebrows, they be all curly, looking crazy like they do now. But she put me onto this and I just got me another bottle. So I'll be using this moving forward until I find another one that's probably better with better ingredients. Because I'm sure this is not thebomb.com. This does not have thebomb.com ingredients. This is a perfume that I bought by Mix Bar and it's Salt Petals. And it smells really good. This is what the bottle looks like. In unboxing. So this is what the bottle looks like. It's pretty cute. From Target again. And it has a nice fresh smell. I sprayed it on my hand earlier just to see how it smells on me and I liked it. It doesn't have a bunch of, it doesn't have a strong fruity smell, which I do not like smelling that on people when they walk by. I'm like, oh my gosh, like it's just so strong. It smells like syrup, like blueberry syrup or cherry syrup or something. So I like the more fresh fragrances and I'm excited to wear this. So I almost put this back. After I purchased it, I was like, hold on. Does this have phthalates in it? Oh my goodness. Phthalates. I don't know. Anyway, that word is supposed to be a hormone disruptor that's included in fragrances. And I was like, wait, I didn't check to see if this has it in there. And I was about to return it, but then I'm like, let me look at the box. And it says pure and personalized fragrance for you by you. I guess that means because when you spray it on you, it's similar to your scent, or like, what is it? It takes on part of your scent. That's why it's called For You by You. And it says free from parabens, phthalates. We are vegan and cruelty free. Okay, so once it said that, I'm like, all right, cool. I'm gonna not return it. So that's all that I got today from all the stores that I went to. It took a long time to do all the shopping, but sometimes you got to do that when you want to eat a certain way, when you want to eat according to your blood type. You need specific foods by specific brands that you can trust, and you will, if you want to, travel to the stores, to all the stores that sell those products for you. Comment below and let me know what stores and brands you guys usually go for when you're shopping for your blood type so that you stay on track with your goals. Thank you for tuning in, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.